It seems too obvious, but it's obvious. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
It's very obvious.
What in the hell? Okay.
What a madman. He's a madman. You know, he says that he doesn't like how P Plus feels. Like, it feels very weird. I think it has to do with the UCF thing.
Okay.
Because you know how, like...
But UCF just should only affect shield drops.
I don't know what it is either. I feel weird.
Yeah.
Like, playing this game. I don't know if it might be a TV thing, a Wii thing. It's just very weird.
Okay, for me, today I was playing, and I entered bracket for the first time forever, right? And I haven't played in, like, quite a while. Because the last 2 weeks I've been kind of out of it. Like, last week, I left for a little bit, and then the week before that I didn't show up. So I haven't been playing, really, because most of my play time comes from the weekly.
Yeah.
So this week I was playing, and I was like, I can't tell if it's P plus or like I'm just playing like shit because I haven't played in a while. But I was like, I'm feeling like very sluggish.
Yeah.
Very slow. But
Hey, honestly, it probably doesn't help that me and him were both playing Ultimate before we got here.
Yes, I've been playing. Yes, I totally get what you're saying.
And you know, like you got kind of get used to the buffer system and a flat screen.
Yes.
And not used to no buffer with a CRT, you know.
Well, I mean, it's just Ultimate. Ultimate just straight up has a buffer system. It should be lagless on HDTV because it's like built for it.
Yeah. But like you see what I mean though. Right?
Yeah, I get you. There's like that 10 frame buffer, I think, or something. It's like definitely very hard to deal with if you're not used to, and if you're switching between two games.
Oh man, that's how I felt when I first played Ultimate. Woo!
God, my lord, so many rolls on accident. I still get a bunch. I'm like, I don't play that game.
Oh my god, when we first started at Ultimate over there at the house, oh my god, I was trying to L cancel and I kept rolling and slot dodging. I was like,
Yeah,
oh god,
it's
stop.
fucked up. Alright, let's watch a little bit.
You know, from what I've seen, they've only buffed Ness.
I think so for the most part. It's mostly buffs, but
Yeah.
even if it's buffs, you're so used to the timings from before that it can fuck you up, you know?
Yeah. It fucked me big time on Link, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's
Like,
it's tough.
Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, doesn't matter
Yeah.
how much better your character is, you're not used to it anymore.
I know
It's
exactly what you mean.
completely different.
You're tight with your current frame data. New frame data fucks you up.
It was just so wild, dude. It was such a wild change for me. Like, even if it's 1 or 2 frames, that's still a drastic change.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. In 1 or 2 frames is huge.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm watching this set, and what I'm noticing, I think, is the main issue with Carlos is that he's always pressing the issue, you know?
Yeah.
Like you'll see my man Kitten. He's kind of moving around. He's dash dancing. He's pulling out the banana. He's throwing stuff, and like sometimes he'll go in, and sometimes he's waiting a little bit before he goes in, right? And that timing is messing up Carlos because what he's doing is he's trying to bait Carlos to put out an attack, and Carlos is kind of taking the bait every single time.
Yeah, I can see a lot of that, actually.
Yeah, like he's dashing around, he's jumping, he's double jumping, and he's waiting for Carlos to put out like a nair or an up air or like jump, and then as soon as he does, he just like drops down and then he gets in Ness's face.
Yeah, look, Eric is making like a very good use of the area around him.
Yeah.
With the bananas, with the peanuts, he's making very good use of it around.
Yeah.
That was just raw.
Yeah, that was. But yeah, like once you get in on Ness, you can kind of just like hit him because you have better frame data, and like all of Ness's stuff kind of fucking loses to CC. Like he doesn't have anything good against crouch cancel. Like he can grab you, but that's it. Like all of his other stuff, you just CC forever.
I think
nair, forward air.
I think the things you don't want to crouch cancel are like when he's charging his up or down smash, or when he's doing down tilt.
Yeah, because you need more damage.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a shitty peach down smash.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say like when Eric jumps in, just kind of like you don't have to commit to like jumping up and attacking him. You can kind of like you see him jump in, you're like, okay, I'm gonna dash dance a little bit, and then like try to bait out the double jump, right?
Yeah.
Because he's waiting for you to attack, and he like is gonna double jump to bait it out. You've seen him do that a bunch. So instead of committing to the jump, just wait a little bit, he'll double jump, and then he's fucked. You can't jump anymore, right?
Yeah.
So watch out for that. Like realize that you're threatening, and then realize how they're threatening, and then try to play around that without overcommitting. sometimes. Sometimes it's good to commit to scare them, but sometimes you gotta not commit, you know. And making that distinguish between the two is the heart of mix-ups, tiny mix-ups, baby. All right. I think this stage will work better if he takes his time. I think it'll be worse if he kind of doesn't change up his game plan.
Yeah.
But it did look like he was taking his time a little more last time. Juicy. Oh, too bad.
Well, there it is. There's a stop.
Damn. That shit's pretty strong when it's small still.
Yeah. But I'm seeing what you're talking about trying to be at least a little bit patient and try to work around them instead of trying to just go through them, you know?
Yeah, if I save this.
And, like, that's what I noticed after kind of reviewing my memory of me against Frodo.
Yeah.
I was kind of just getting bodied game 1, and then game 2 I was like, yo, what is he doing? And I just raw F smash, you know?
I feel you. Dude, bro, you also need to fucking grab more.
Yeah.
Just straight up, like, I was like, they're just shielding your stuff and, like, using their out-of-shield game against you. It's like,
Yeah.
you're scaring them into shielding, but you're not grabbing them, like, you know? Like, you work so hard to scare them, but you're not taking the payoff.
I got one.
Payoff.
I got one half. I need the other half.
Exactly. So yeah, I think just like improving your spacing, and then like the Ike just looks like new compared to your Link, which makes sense. That's all. So yeah, just grab. I think is the quickest way to improve. Just add some grabs in there, and also just like work on spacing a little bit. Sometimes you'd hit with like the sword at a space where I think you could have done it better. If that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what I would do next week because I don't know how everyone feels about P+, but I feel like that's what happened. If we want to go to any big tournaments, we're gonna have to run this.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I'm kind of hoping there's an update soon for it.
I'm hoping.
Maybe have, you know, better changes, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, some of the changes have been, like, just bad.
Okay, so what changes do you like?
What changes do I like? Okay, main one is the bug fixes. That's like a godsend.
Yeah.
Because, you know, PM, it's buggy. It's a mod. You know?
Yeah.
Can't get over that. I do appreciate some of the buffs that they put to some characters like Ness, he actually feels real well.
Okay.
And I do appreciate that. That's kind of about it.
Okay.
Like, some of the other changes is like, it's kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
And like, there are some changes that are like, why'd you change that?
I agree.
Here's the big example for like, why would you do that? The Link's Zair is the hook shot for the Oot Link.
Okay.
And it messes up when I look at it, because you know how the claw shot, right? It goes out and then like clamps on them. Yeah. Now for the hook shot, it's just a triangle. You know, you don't see that.
Yeah.
And so it's like, why would you do that?
They changed it to do that.
Yeah. So
that's weird.
So the visual is just the hook shot now for the Oot Link.
Yeah.
Instead of the claw shot, and it really messes it up for me.
So the gameplay hasn't changed.
It's just a visual change.
Ugly? Okay.
It just
visuals are important though.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like, for one, it looks real ugly. For two, it doesn't match the hitbox
at
all. And so it's why would you do that?
Very interesting. I didn't even realize that was a thing. It's good to hear these opinions. All right. Overall though, how do you feel? What do you feel?
It's like okay. I think as it's out, you know, it'll get better as more feedback comes in. Meta Knight's still busted.
What I'm kind of scared of though is too much feedback, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Too much?
Too much. Like for me, I look at the Game Watch and Snake changes, and I'm like, those characters weren't that good. So for me, I'll clarify. For me, good is like top 6-ish. Everything else for me is like whatever, or like not enough to consider like good, right?
Okay.
So I'm not anything below top 6. I'm not super concerned about like being broken or anything. So when they nerfed Snake and Game & Watch, I was like, these characters, to me, were not good.
Okay, honestly, for me, yeah, I'm an amateur player, and that you know, it's very noticeable. But like against Snake, I don't feel like he was broken at all.
Yeah.
I feel like his setups are easy, but that doesn't make him broken.
Yeah.
At all. He is very manageable to beat.
All right, let me get Grant.